What's up guys, Corvus95 here and welcome to episode 13 of my Europa Universalis 4 Let's Play as England in the Mare Nostrum expansion. In the last episode we managed to conquer the remains of Scotland. France got the Duke of Burgundy event and inherited the French cause of Burgundy. The Palatinate, who is emperor at the minute, inherited the Netherlands. They actually lost Liège because they had that. They weren't split up like this before. They've lost Liège since they inherited it. And yeah, that's basically what went on in the last episode. So at the minute we are currently behind on Diplotech by quite a bit. We're level 4 compared to 7 military and admin. The reason for that is we've been doing exploration ideas. So we're going to get the final idea, which will give us Global Empire plus Permanent Casus Belli against Primitives. And then we'll start upgrading our Diplo. So without further ado, let's get underway. Just having a little drink there. And what we're going to do first. So we need a couple more 100 points, which are 10 per month. It's only going to be about a year and a half, 2 years, till we'll have enough points. Novgorod just lost entirely to Muscovy. More military power? I do not need more military power for inflation. Thank you. So we insulted our rival, but everything's going down at this point because we only have 2 rivals. Because the only other person that's giving us the option to rival is France, who is our closest ally. Which I obviously don't want to do. Like all of my relations are basically with France. I'm improving France's relation with me. They're almost at 200. Portugal we've done very little with. They're at 100 relations at the minute. They have conquer Tangiers, which means they're not likely to go explore too much. Although, as we can see, their explorer just died, which is amazing. Yeah, we don't really know about any colonizable provinces yet. We are losing military power, but I'm on so much military power that really doesn't matter. Like, I'm on 2 of 1 leaders because I have both a conquistador and an explorer. Conquistador is going to be very helpful for when we find actual territory. Something just happened. We can get a new tech, military tech. I've said I don't want it yet. I don't want to spend 280 more points than I have to when we're not planning on going to war with anyone. Like, I've abandoned the continent at this point. The only province we have on the continent is Calais, and once France desires it, we're going to give them it. They actually have border friction. Maybe it might be a good idea to give them Calais. How much money do you have? Let's have a look. So for Calais, how much would you give me? You have no money whatsoever. You don't accept Flemish culture. I don't want to change it to English. Well, if you ever want it, just send me a note, France, and I will give it to you. For some cash, of course. That's why we had like 2% inflation at one point in the game, because we just kept selling France provinces. Okay, well we can put down the army maintenance. Now we'll make 15 ducats a month. We've mothballed the heavies. And we're almost at our final idea, which will actually get us more money because we're over the force limit at the minute in terms of our fleet. We have cored all the Scottish provinces that we took, apart from Sutherland, and we can get that final idea. It gives us Global Empire, 25% more naval force limit, gives us Permanent Casus Belli against Primitives, and it almost gets us to Secretaries of State, which would give us +1 diplomatic relations, which isn't that important at the minute. It would have been more helpful earlier on. Right, so we have 16k stacks at the minute. We could go to 20k stacks, which I think is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to grab the army, get 4 more here. Is that what I want? 4 more infantry, and then only 3 cav. I don't think I do want that. Get rid of one of those, and then grab 1 cav. So we'll have 15 and 4. And then we'll do the same here. 15 and 4. And then 1 cannon. I eventually really like... Sorry, my voice went there. I eventually really like to have 16, 4 and 10 as my preferred composition. Which one should I take? Comet sighted! Peasants are always superstitious, and the appearance of a comet in the sky has caused panic amongst our people. They are convinced that this is a sign that the end of times is near, or that something bad is about to happen. It's an omen, lose 1 stability. The end is nigh, lose 1 stability. The economy, fools, lose 1 stability. I wish I lived in more enlightened times, lose 1 stability. If only we had comet sense. I think that's my favourite. Lose 1 stability. Oh, comet, devil's kith and kin. I don't really understand the reference there. That may be bad, but let's go for common sense. Now down to 1 stability. We had an event quite a while ago, about a video and a half ago, that would have gave us a stability. Could use that now. So at 944, I think we'll do like 1 or 2 development boosts instead of taking the tech early. And we need to be able to explore. Let us explore. We have a regency. It's not the end of the world, because we can't really do anything anyway. Construct a grand fleet. We need more than 20 heavy ships. No way. Papal relations. I don't care for the Pope at all. And then rival of our rival is with the Pope. So which is the better? Papal influence or diplo power? Diplo power. Mr. Pope Man, have some improved relations. And we have a national decision we can do. Dissolution of Monasteries Act. I love that this doesn't make the Pope angry with me. Let's do that one. More tax revenue. And the policy we can get is global settler increase once we finish our expansion ideas. There's not really much we can do until we can see any land. Like once we see the single speck of land, we're going to colonize all of it, basically. We're actually getting very close to the Reformation, so that might have to happen first. Did we just lose a stability? Yes, we did, because our king died. What? It's 1488 and only at 69%, 69.1% reform desire. It's normally at about 89, 90 by this point. Because it usually fires at around 1498 to 1510-ish. It's probably going to fire about 1520 in this game. Or later. I suppose it's because there hasn't been much. We haven't really lost much to the... Well, no, that doesn't affect it. I'm thinking of religious power, or whatever it's called in Crusader Kings. Debate failed. I forgot! Oh, I keep doing that. I keep forgetting to do the debates. Yes. 50% already. Diplomatic support. Lose 5 army tradition. What's our current army tradition? 5. Yeah. We'll do that twice. And then we'll do ignore corruption as well. So we'll have 1, we'll actually have 0.2. But we are spending some money. 15 ducats a month. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. By 1 a year. We can afford that. 1,600 ducats. And it's basically gone. Yeah, basically gone at this point. Only had to do that for 1 month. Just because we're spending so much money on it, I guess. So up to 20 regiments on both. Which is what I want. I don't know why all of a sudden my voice is gone. I have recorded like 10 videos today so far, and it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And we are going to do some development, I think. You're only 25% more. That means someone's taken you. Who's taken military tech 8? Not France, not the Palander. Not you, not you. It's someone who is in a sea zone with me. Norway? No, you're 7. Who's taken... What? That doesn't make any sense to me. Who would take that so far ahead of time? Ravensburg, of course. They're my namesake, Ravensburg, Corvus, Raven in Latin. Or I suppose the land name for the ravens as a whole is like Corvus Corax. Oh yeah, we're going to spend military power on development. Where is it? I remember when buildings used to cost power. That was the most annoying thing in the world. Let's do these two. Just 100 power. Because we're only getting 4 per month. So to get at 100, that's another 25 months, which is 2 years, which will only be 5% ahead, and I may want to take it at that point. Maybe worth it then. We do want this additional merchant. Although there's not really anywhere we can send it at the minute. Because if we look, all the trade is going in the direction we want anyway. Like all the Lubeck trade comes this way. I suppose we'd draw some more of this 9.6 out, rather than most of it staying in the node. That may be a better idea. But we'll just wait till we get our next merchant. Saying 15 more power, so 3 more months. Aragon, we can insult. Because that has gone away. Insults. Bam. You have been insulted. And France is the only option still. We're almost completed with mission to get to 100 relations with the Pope. Admin power, I think, is worth the inflation. Or is it? It wasn't worth it. It definitely wasn't worth it. If I was at 0 inflation, it would have been. It does get us an extra Diplo rep. Or not Diplo rep, Diplo relation. And we will send this merchant to the Lubeck node. Transfer trade, please, Albert Howard. Just to get a bit more of that trade pulled forward. We currently pulled 2.3. Looks like it's gone up to 2.5. That's not that much. Let's just check. Yeah, 2.5. That's not amazing. Grand Fleet, I don't think I'm ever going to do that mission. Or not until we get like 100 force limit. Well, 53 exactly. Of course we do. Of course we have exactly at what navy we have is our force limit. Explore, you can't, because we need Diplo 9. And can't do anything there. That's what we want. We want Diplo Tech 5, which currently costs 369 power. Absenteeism. So Kent now opposes, and Oxfordshire now opposes, and gain 4 unrest, or just lose 10 prestige. Prestige isn't the be all and end all. I mean, it gets us morale, trade power, improved relation speed, and less aggressive expansion. I'm not aggressively expanding, I'm not really fighting anyone, and the people I am likely to fight in the future are natives, so that's not that big a deal. We have 0 papal influence, despite having the most cardinals. Oh yeah, because we took strategy and restraint of appeals, which basically means we never get papal influence. I wonder, would we make more money if I sent my guy to... So we're making 8.39 at the minute. If I send you to Lubeck, would you make more money for me? So 8.39, and that changes to 6.83. So the experiment did not work. English channel, it is. And we want to get this. Diplotech 5, which will get us naval maintenance plus 10%, trade efficiency plus 5%, and trade range plus 20. We currently have someone in Champagne, although most of the trade's being pulled down by Genoa, probably because they have trade ideas. I would assume. You have trade ideas? Admin ideas. What about you? Diplo and offensive. So we've almost got enough. And this is going to be the last episode of EU4 I do in this recording session. So the last one I actually remember things that are going on. Nogai has united its territory. The Golden Horde is basically dead at this point. Circassia has expanded a bit more into the Golden Horde. Persia has formed from Karakunyulu. Hejaz is pretty strong. The Mamluks have been defeated by the Ottomans. Hungary looks quite powerful. We've expanded into Moldavia, Poland's vassal a bit. Or March a bit. Poland's 8 Mazovia. Do they have the union? They do not have the union over Lithuania. Do they have an alliance? They do have an alliance, however. Pomerania's 8 a bit of Brandenburg. Got Bohemia's 8 Silesia here. Austria's done basically nothing since the start of the game. Salzburg's quite large. And we've maxed out again. Wait 1 month. And then I'll buy it, because then it'll be discounted actually. There we go. Buy that, buy that. Diplo and Tech, Diplo 5 and Tech, Military Tech 8. Very good. Expansion ideas. Next one is Global Settlers plus 10. What is our current global? What we have currently got plus 45. And when we have that plus 10, that'll take us to 55. State maintenance goes down because of expansion. We'll gain... We don't need the ducat, so we'll just get some prestige. So we'll get plus 10 from that, that'll take us to 55, and then we can take this policy to get us to 75 per year. Which is very fast growth. Especially when we have 3 colonists. I want to check one thing before we end this episode. Do Portugal have a explorer still? Because I haven't seen it lately. That's France. Where's Portugal? Ottomans, Poland, Pomerania, Portugal. They do. They have a 226. He's still around. There he is. What are you searching for? Can you see more than me? I can't do anything at the minute with mine. It's pretty useless. Until we get, I guess, greater colonial range maybe? let's have a look what the next. So we'll get shipyards next, which will be helpful because we'll build them in the next episode, guys. So if you've enjoyed this one, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all of my series going on at the minute. And from me, Corvus95, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.